Hey everyone, what's going on? Nexius here. I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday. Hope your weekend goes well. As for me, I am making this video for you guys today to give you some updates on Battle for Azeroth PvP. Between the Q&A yesterday and the other day on the forums, we've received quite a few interesting responses in regards to some of our questions and requests. So let's get straight into it. Actually, we need 1 second for a joke. Then we can get straight into it. So I bought a thesaurus this morning. It's kind of similar to a dictionary for those that don't know. I bought a thesaurus this morning, and when I got home, I opened it up and all of the pages were blank. I have no words to describe how angry I was about this. Okay, very nerdy joke. I apologize. I always apologize, but I love my dad jokes. Let's get straight to it. So the first one is going to be the 1v1 Skirmish Arena Q. So a couple days ago, a player requested, I'd love, and I think myself included, along with a lot of other players, would love a 1v1 non-rated PvP queue system, similar to the current 2v2 and 3v3 skirmish out in the world. You can also do the Brawlers Guild, where you simply queue in and you end up in a 1v1. Either way, a 1v1 queue system would be absolutely amazing. Now, along with this, we got a response by a game designer who says, we do have an unannounced feature that may just be up your alley. So this is really exciting. A lot of players went crazy saying, oh my, what is it? We'll have to see. So they didn't confirm a 1v1 skirm queue, but they are confirming something here, something very similar. So I'm kind of interested in what it is. Now, the question is, I hope it's not something way off base. So he says it's something up our alley. Now, I hope it's not like the Warlords of Draenor, Lord of Arena, where you got that Lord title, or whatever, right? The Lord of War, Lady of War, I think it was, and it was a free-for-all. I hope it's nothing like that. I hope when they're saying this response here, where it's up our alley, I hope it's pretty much exactly what we're asking for, which is the 1v1 skirm queue. It's going to be so good if that's what it is, because currently in dueling, not only can you not do it anywhere, you are forced to go outside Stormwind or Orgrimmar to find other people, but it's also mostly people just on your server. But with a queue system, not only will you have a huge pool of players from all servers, but you'll also be able to queue wherever you want, and you're not forced to go into a specific area. That alone will also allow more players to be encouraged into queuing up in their pastime while they're farming herbs or whatever they're doing. So overall, a 1v1 skirm queue system would be absolutely amazing. We've been hinted at it here, and I just hope it's technically not confirmed, because it could be something close to it, because he does say it's up our alley, but didn't really confirm that's exactly what they're bringing. I do hope it is, though. We'll have to see. Now, on top of that, we also have large battlegrounds. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this term. I haven't until now. Basically, a large battleground is another way to say Alterac Valley and Isle of Conquest, because most battlegrounds are 10v10 or 15v15, but the two battlegrounds we have that are 20v20 or 40v40 or whatever, those are large battlegrounds. We have other ones like Tolbarad, Wintergrasp, and Ashran as well. So Blizzard actually left a post here, as you guys will see in a second, but we also see on the beta here that we have an option there separated. So Random Battlegrounds is one section, and Random Large Battleground is another section. So this turns out that the same game designer hinting at the skirmishes here, our thoughts are that queuing for a large battleground like AV or IOC is opting in for a different experience than all of the other battlegrounds, in the sense of the larger 40v40 and the longer duration. That's the main motivator for moving them into a separate queue. While we have no immediate plans to change the gameplay of either, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Certainly, with them being in their own queue gives us the opportunity to tweak them separately. We also would like to reintroduce other large-scale maps from the past into the playlist over time. So I do want to say two things about this real quick. The first thing I want to say is he did mention something about possibly tweaking AV and IOC. Now, the reason why I think this is important is because a lot of players miss the old Alterac Valley, where they were very long, and then you would summon the minions and everything, and the mountain giant and the elementals. So there was a lot in the old day AV compared to the shortened version of what it is now. So with it separated like this, perhaps maybe they will make the AV similar to the old school one. Maybe not limitless time, but similar to that. And ILC, I don't know how they would change that if they needed to, but now we also have the possibility of reintroducing other old large-scale maps. I think it would be amazing to queue into Tolbarad and Wintergrasp and, oh man, a lot of you are going to hate this, but Ashran, I heard I did hear that Ashran was taking a break in BFA. I don't know if it's actually going to come back, but I did hear it's taking a break. So probably no Ashran in BFA. But in terms of the older ones, it'd be really cool to see them come back in a queued, instanced, random large battleground, because I haven't queued those two in a long time. Like, we're talking years here because of how dead they are. So I would love to see Tolbarad and Wintergrasp make a return. And finally, speaking of Battlegrounds, we do have one more piece of information. Strand of the Ancients has been removed in Battle for Azeroth. So a lot of players are pretty happy about this because of how terrible the battleground is. I'm pretty happy about it too because I don't like it, but at the same time I'm kind of disappointed because instead of trying to fix the battleground and making it better, they just simply remove it. And to me, this is not only lazy, but it's also not good for PvPers. We already don't get too much out of expansions and patches, and to see it being removed just like 5v5 Arena was removed in Legion really doesn't make me that happy, because when it comes to expansions, you're supposed to be excited for new content. For me personally, maybe I'm becoming more cynical over the years, but for me, every time I hear a new expansion, my first thought is, okay, what are we losing this time? Are we losing a battleground? Are we losing more abilities? What's going on? I'm so used to pruning and simplification of classes and removal of stuff in general that, you know, it's my first thought when I see an expansion revealed. What are we losing this time? And it's not a good, cynical feeling, but sometimes I can't resist when I see stuff like this kind of reinforce my view, where instead of trying to make it better or fix it or improve it, they decide to just simply flat out remove it. So this leaves up a big question. What's going to happen to the Battle Master title and the Master of Strand of the Ancients title? Or not title, achievement. So will the Master of Strand of the Ancients one be Feat of Strength and removed, so we have limited time to get it? Will Battle Master also be removed and turn into a Feat of Strength? Or will it still be available, but they will take away the Strand of the Ancients requirement? So we do need some answers on those achievements in particular. We know that Strand of the Ancients is being removed in BFA. We just don't know what's going to happen to the achievements. So it sounds like to me I better start farming some Strand of the Ancients in the next few months before that goes away, because Battle Master is a pretty cool title. I just can't get into Battlegrounds too much, but if I actually lose out on that title, I'm going to be pretty upset. It's similar to the Arena Master title when they decided to take out 5v5 in the end of WoD. So I ended up getting Arena Master, so now I'm going to have to race for Battle Master, it sounds like. We'll have to see, don't want to panic too much. I hope they do clarify on those at some point, but overall, those are the updates we have today. As for the Q&A, you know, basically they confirmed like one or two things. The first thing they confirmed was that templates might be coming into World PvP, and gear is pretty much only going to matter in PvE. So with the templates in Instanced Battlegrounds, Instanced Arena, and World PvP, well, what's the point of having gear? It's kind of pointless, right? So we'll have to see how that goes, but overall, those are the updates for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. If you want to ever talk about WoW, Diablo, or anything, I do have a Discord. You can check that in the description as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next.